I would be happy to answer your question. Yeah, please.
Who is the delivery partner?
Sorry?
Delivery partner.
Okay, as far as the delivery is concerned, we are not having any delivery partners, because in that way our delivery time would be increasing. So our vendors are the only one who is giving us the delivery option. They are the only one who is going to make the delivery for us.
You know, 15 minutes delivery, right?
Yeah.
How they manage the 15 minutes?
Exactly. See, what we are doing, let's say if you are standing, let's say we are here somewhere, Baner, or I'll give you the example of, let's say you are standing in a Ruby hall. So whenever you are placing the order and you are selecting your time, let's say 15 minutes, alright? So what we will do is, we'll pass your order to the vendors only who are there in 2 kilometer radius, alright? So we have the geographical zones for our product. So when the order is coming from a particular location, we identify your longitudes, latitudes based on your current location, and we pass on that order to the particular vendors who are in the just 2 kilometer radius, alright? The shops which are just opposite to the hospital, and the road counter medicines in just 1 kilometer radius. So what they are doing, they are identifying the product, like they are identifying the location. Yeah, it's an emergency order. Actually we are having the exclusive tie-ups with them, and the terms and conditions that for all the emergency orders we have to deliver in the within specific time limit. So they are delivering that order into a particular location within a time frame. And for the even in the 15 minutes delivery, we have this click and collect feature. You can select that feature. The vendor will be packing your order in 5 minutes. You can just cross the road. You can go in the opposite shop. You can collect your order from there.
So you are just 3% only for you. You are not delivering the product.
Nah, we are not delivering any product. Yeah, please.
I have a question on the vendor side.
Okay.
For example, in Wakad, we have some 5-10 pharmacy stores.
Okay.
Okay, and a customer is, opting for a medicines through a app, through your Milano app. So how like so many people wants their product to be sold?
Right.
Okay. So how you deal with like 10 people, the competition race, everybody want to sell their product,
Right.
Everything, every vendor will decrease the discount.
Exactly.
How you handle with those?
Okay, this is a fantastic question. I was expecting this. Okay, so what we do normally, let's say you have a requirement for a particular, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a requirement for a cell phone, right? And you are standing in Wakad, alright. So what we'll do is, we'll raise your requirement. You'll put place your order, okay, based on your location, based on your delivery timing. What we'll be doing is, we'll be just passing that order to our registered vendors. Alright, we don't have any membership model, we don't have any premium vendors. We are giving equal opportunity to everyone to take that order. Alright, so that's like how we are not doing any kind of partiality. So all those vendors will be receiving that request of any particular cell phone that you want. If they have that cell phone in stock, available, or they can arrange it in a specific delivery time, whatever you have mentioned, alright, they will make it available. Then what they will be doing is, they will be quoting their prices. Let's say the MRP of the cell phone is 1000 rupees, I'm giving you, consider it 10,000 rupees. So a particular vendor who has that phone is in auction, in his stock, let's say, alright. So what he'll be doing is, he'll be just saying, because we are committing user that minimum 10% discount you are going to get, alright. Above that 10%, it depends on your requirement. What is your requirement? Your discount range will vary from 10% to 70%. Let's say that particular vendor is saying, I'll give you for 9,000 rupees. Alright, because I have it in stock, alright. So, and even he can select we are giving the vendors as well as the decision making authority, that even he can decide whether he would be able to deliver it or he would just be able to, mark it. So, click and collect. So he can actually decide that he would be able to deliver it, he'll give it for 9,000 rupees, alright. There's some other vendor who does not have this phone in his stock, alright. What he'll be doing is, if he thinks like I can arrange it in 15 minutes, but I don't have any other boy, any delivery boy or someone, but I can give you it, I can give it to you in 8,500 rupees, but you just have to walk to my store and you have to collect it. Alright, so everyone will quote their prices on your requirement, alright, and it's your choice with whom you want to buy. Okay, so you will be actually able to read all their reviews, rating, profile, everything about our vendor partners. And we are making sure that all our vendor partners are registered pharmacies and they are reputed, like Apollo and all. And even we are having road counters as well, they are registered pharmacies. We have our legal compliances. So according to that, we are making sure of all of your security purposes. Alright? So
what my question is like, those will be quoting their
then you get to decide from whom, like what price you want to, whether you want to go with 8,500, you just have to select that 8,500.
Like, it's your team who deciding?
No, it's your decision. It's not my decision. We are giving you the freedom to take decisions.
So there are so many pharmacy details will be getting and along with the price quoted by them.
Right.
And it's like it happens to one vendor will be giving more discount than me. Maybe he's rich. He just want to sell them.
Exactly. So do you want discount or not?
It's about I'm a vendor.
We are just quoting position. It's our choice. We can choose out of them now.
So what if this question is being asked by a vendor? She's asking what if this question
I'm a vendor.
is being asked
Okay, you are a vendor. Oh my god, yeah. So it's completely up to you. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry.
Okay, so both, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my mistake. Alright. So see, if you are a vendor and there are 5 more vendors who are just registered with you, that's why I gave you the second scenario where you get to decide at what price you can sell this product. Okay, so you will be putting your price, you will be putting your terms and conditions that I would be able to deliver it, I would not be able to deliver it. Alright, you can just quote your price, you can just mark your delivery option, whether you want to deliver or not. Then it's customer decision. You just have to leave everything on the customer. Based on your rating, based on your performances, past performances, if you have let's say 5-star rating, the other vendor has only 2-star rating, definitely the customer would like to go with you, right? Even if your price is let's say 100 or 200 more than other vendors. So they would be happy to go with you.
Okay.
So it's their decision.
Vendor decision.
It's customer's decision to select the vendor. Any other one?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, how payments are handled? So customer pays to whom? You or directly?
Okay, see, yeah. So we have 2 options over here. Either customer can pay online or they can pay cash on delivery. Alright, so if they are paying online, so it will be through the payment gateways. And if they are paying cash on delivery, then we have a certain terms and conditions for the payment to our vendors. We are giving them some sort of credits for 7 days. After 7 days, they can, we have a payment section different. They can actually calculate the total commission which they owe us, or they can pay at the end of the week.
Okay, and you pay them.
Yeah, in the reverse way, if it's online, we'll deduct the whatever commission like they owe us in this week, and we'll return the remaining amount
Okay.
to their accounts.
So now while doing the payment, this buyer might be a different and the delivery should be, will be probably at the different place. So the location is based on what? Delivery location or the buyer's location?
I didn't get your question.
So if somebody is buying medicine on behalf of somebody, everybody is not having a tech
Yeah,
side,
that's right. Yeah. So it's it's completely up to your profile. See, if you are creating a profile with Bidano, you are registering with Bidano, right? So and you are the one who is going to make the payment. You are the one who is going to select the delivery address. So it's completely
based on the delivery address.
Exactly.
Not the person's current location.
No. Okay.
Anything about other name, Bidano?
Okay, I was expecting this thing. See, Bidano, why we have put it in this way, first of all, Bidano is something related to the bidding. Okay, bidding, and it's kind of what we feel like Bidano is an organization, okay, who is basically supporting someone. Like I told you in my presentation that we are supporting someone who cannot help us back in any way. All right, we are simplifying the technology to their level. We are doing this thing with a very good cause. So it's a kind of organizational name. If you search on the internet, you'll find it's a kind of organizational name which we are going to put in the place where it is actually needed. And the Bidano is bid, then Ano. Okay, so in that.
One more. Something about the journey till date. How the story?
It's been a long journey. Like we have started around 5 months, 6 months back. Okay, and right now we are at the stage of launching our product. So it's been a kind of a long journey, but we have faced so many ups and downs in this journey. Like we started with nothing. Our office work, like we used to do meetings in CCD and all. We used to make our plans on the tissue paper and like Amit and all, everybody knows it. So even my co-founder here, like he's like, he's a completely kind of numbers and business oriented guy. So he has so much of experience in the business. So we started with nothing, and with his support and the support from our customers and vendor partners, we are at this stage where we feel like that we are on the right way. Please.
One challenge that you may face is that the vendor and the customer in this market have a very personal kind of relation. Like if I am buying medicine from a particular shop, I usually like to buy from that shop only.
Yeah.
It is a matter of trust.
Exactly.
And moreover, even if the person has placed the order from Bidano and the vendor is delivering, he can send his own pamphlet that next time order from my shop directly.
Yeah,
by calling
that's definitely going to happen.
What happens with Food Panda?
Exactly.
How do you plan to cope with that?
Exactly. See, this is something like you cannot avoid this thing 100%, but you can take some precautions in it. All right. In our agreements with the vendor partners, we are putting that if we find someone doing such kind of things, all right, we are going to blacklist that vendor for the entire career. So what he is going to do is he is going to lose his entire business way more faster than what he would be doing if he is not joining the Bidaan. Because already online players are taking away their businesses. And if I am here giving you a hand to help, alright, and if you are cutting my hand only, so it's something like you can understand, right? So they take us very seriously and they feel like we are in their favor. So they like it's completely a matter of trust, like you said. It is kind of a trust between customer and so these vendor partners are our customers and they trust us, we trust them. Yeah.
So you're talking about delivery, like delivering of the medicines. And there might be a case where when the vendor will be like, I don't have a delivery guy to get this to you, so can you please come and deliver this? Do you have any action plan for this? There might be vendors. There are vendors in our city itself where we have scenarios where they don't deliver.
Right. Yeah.
So do you have any like a plan in accordance for blacklisting these people? Because we have a lot of such people who have this kind of temperament.
Exactly. See, that's why we have launched this feature, click and collect. See, if you are willing to take the order but you don't have resources to deliver it, so you can be a little bit more competitive in the prices. Let's say if I am let's say vendor 1, you're vendor 2. Okay, I have the resources to deliver the medicine. That's why I am including my delivery charges in my cost. I am giving the 1,000 rupees per medicine for 900 rupees. But if you don't have delivery resources, you can be a little bit more competitive in the pricing. You can give it for 850 rupees, right? So this is how you can be this. You can stay in the competition. So you don't need to deliver it. If customer feels like yeah, मुझे जाने आने में 20 rupees का petrol लगता है, तो I would be more than happy to save 30 rupees on that. He would come to you and he would be having the business with you.
There is another challenge with that. It's a legal challenge. So if you send a delivery guy or courier company to do that, the prescription needs to be validated before the medicine can be delivered. So we can't hire somebody to deliver the medicine on behalf of the pharmacy. So that option is not there. We have already considered it, but it cannot be done. So when a pharmacy is delivering the medicine, they are also ensuring that the medicine has been delivered against a valid prescription. Otherwise, it will not work.
So do they validate the prescription only with a photo or like by manually
So the underlying condition is when you upload the prescription, we read the prescription and arrange the medicine as per that. When the delivery boy goes to deliver it, he is supposed to validate the prescription and basically cancel the prescription that these medicines have already been delivered. So that is the ownership of the pharmacy, and that is something that we have got them to undersign.
Because if the pharmacy doesn't do that, then it's
that's
anyone who can be ordering.
No, so that's what I'm saying. That's why we are not the pharmacy guys. We are the technology service provider. We are restricting our scope only to that. But beyond that, it becomes a legal issue, and we don't want to get involved.
But it becomes a responsibility for you also, since you are providing the platform.
So we have put the terms and conditions.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm asking.
We have protected our vendors.
Yeah.
So we are cautious about it. So when you sign up on our application, you are basically signing up for these conditions that we are technology service provider.
I have a similar question. If you miss the SLA delivery, who will give the benefit to the customer?
So there are two things. So one is so there are two things. What we are trying to do is one is what we'll do is we'll penalize the vendor partner if he doesn't meet the delivery deadline. So if you participated on that particular order, it is your obligation to deliver the goods on time. So that's the principle on which we have signed up with the vendors. So they have made that commitment that if I am participating, I am committing to certain delivery timelines, then I'll ensure that I'll honor that. But if there is a pattern in which we find that a particular vendor is not meeting those requirements, then we'll definitely blacklist them and they take them out of the business. And there will be tracking that will happen per order basis. So it's simple. It's a backend tool that we've already developed.
What about returns and refunds? For example, there's a wrong medicine delivered to the same customer. So how do you plan?
So we have opened up a ops. There's a helpline that we've already activated. So if you don't require the medicine or refunds need to be processed, then you need to call the helpline, and they'll assist you in closing the or returning the goods.
the shopkeepers they don't open their shops 24/7. So what we
No,
can
so
emergency
it's a combination. So what we have done is like 100 odd vendors that we have already signed up. There are almost 20-25% of them who are operating 24/7. So if the others are not interested in participating on 24/7 orders, then the ones which have opted for that, those kind of orders, will get those orders.
Okay. How do you generate the revenue?
So 3%. 3%. That's more than enough for us.
You will charge from vendors?
Yeah, we'll charge from vendors. They've already agreed.